Guys, enjoy today's video. My one and only and I, Tipsy. Tipsy's not much of a camera person. She's sleeping. Anyway, we're headed to my eye doctor's appointment. Anytime I leave the house in this 4Runner, she's pretty insistent that she's got to go with me. Of course, I had to run home before I came over here, so I was like, you can stay in the 4Runner and I can get my eyes checked. So she likes to go, so she's with me. Anyway, I hope you enjoy today's video. It's much of the same boring stuff we always do. Just pull trees, cut trees, sort logs, cut logs, move stuff around. Typical logging stuff, but anyway, that's what we're doing anyway. And today, anyway, I can't talk. So tomorrow, hopefully, we can get that job finished up, and hopefully my chains come in today, my tire chains. They were supposed to be here yesterday. I didn't see them anywhere, so hopefully they'll be here today, because that's pretty crucial to Sunday and Monday, the work schedule, those chains coming in. Plus, I'm pretty excited to try to put these things on and make a video of trying to do it as well. So we'll definitely record that, us trying to get those on, which I don't, from what I've gathered on some YouTube channels, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal putting them on. I really don't. Now, I've been wrong more times than I've been right, so it could be a big ordeal, but we'll give it the old college try nonetheless. Guys, thanks a lot. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check us out on all of our social outlets, Turner Logging LLC at Instagram and Facebook. Check out everything we do at Logger Threads. We shipped out a bunch of orders just before I come over here today, and we're already having some stuff come in. It's like, people have asked me, they're like, we want to make sure if we order now, it gets there by Christmas. If you're in the United States, 2 to 3 days and your order will be there. Most of the time, orders are shipped same day. Usually if it's before noon, we can ship it the same day, afternoon. If it's afternoon, most of the time it ships the next day. But we ship everything priority and first class to ensure that it gets there 2 to 3 days shipping. So we're pretty on the ball about that stuff. Anyway, check all that stuff out. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Back here on the log deck, Dad's putting a new chain on a saw. And I just walked up through there and counted our log pieces. There's 349 walnut pieces up there right now. Got the skidder warming up. As you can see, I've drove my 4Runner to work today because I've got to leave there about noon or a little after. I don't like not having my F550 when I come to work. I like bringing my work truck to work because I like having, it's just that little peace of mind that when I go to work, I've got everything I need on my truck to work. We had a breakdown on the skidder, you can kind of see there. Got it fixed yesterday as I was sorting logs. They were getting it fixed. My 4Runner here, I hit a deer a few weeks ago, and we're waiting on rather than rebuild it with factory plastic, I ordered I think it's RPM Fabrication, one of their front bumpers, a 4Runner front bumper. So it'll be like a big heavy iron front bumper, which this 4Runner is just kind of a play toy. I have it just to kind of keep miles off my diesel, which when I bought it, it was lifted 4 inches already with the mud tires on it. And it's we have a lot of fun with it. I've had a lot of Toyotas. This is my second 4Runner. I've had several Tacomas. I've had several old Toyota pickups. I've pretty much ever since I've been 18 years old, I've owned at least one Toyota at a time. There's been times I've had as many as 3, but I do love the Toyota vehicles. They seem to get around really good and they just run forever. The only thing I've done to this so far is put the roof rack on it, which we're getting ready to put that iron front bumper on there, which it looks like something out of the Mad Max movie now, the way it sets, but that'll be all right. We're not trying to impress anybody with the old 4Runner. Anyway, first things first this morning, I think we're gonna go down here and pull a couple trees. Then there's still several cut that we need to drag out, which is nice. We did this. It's got a lot of deck area now to just bring them right out here and drop them. We can work them up because this was all full before we sorted everything out. And hopefully by the time we're done, there'll be well over 400 pieces here. Some of that stuff's pretty good. Some of it's just kind of lumber logs, but we're happy to have it and take it all. Now, all those scraps and end trimmings, I'll put the bucket on and I'll scoop all those up and put them over here in these piles. You can kind of see these brush piles I've made right here. I like to do that when I can, just for wildlife habitat, like for rabbits and quail, or even possums, stuff like that, kind of give them some shelter. I try to stay pretty conservation-minded of things, and when I was younger, I definitely didn't used to. It's just kind of something I've done as I've got older. I've always, like I said, a lot of you guys that watch the channel know when I was younger, I used to trap a lot, and I always tell myself, going into winter like right now, I'm like, I'm going to trap again this winter. I'm going to trap. Well, every winter comes and every winter goes, and we get so busy with logging, I don't have time to trap, because when I trap, it's like a full-time job. It's not a hobby, even though it is a hobby. But yeah, so I try to make all these little brush piles for habitat. We don't have a lot of rabbits like we used to, so kind of gives them shelter from predators like coyote and fox and chicken hawks, and the bobcats. We got a lot of bobcats. But skidder should be about warm now. Let's jump on there and get back here and try to get some on the ground. First pull of the day right here. We don't really have to get up too high in this tree. It doesn't lean too awful hard. Just give her a nice little tug. Bring it back this way. to go, but I need to head in for the day. Go see how terrible my eyes